Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from Conference USA, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So BYU's offense will start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quick strike complete. Piles through the defense. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Tatum. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
For a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Back to throw, it's Tatum. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll feel the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That's caught. It's Hendricks. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Finds his man. It's Hendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from inside the red zone. Takes the easy one to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They ran it on first down, now on second. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's James. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Running into the open space. Got enough for the 1st. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Tatum. The short hands, it's Leary. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Right on the money. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. He's got it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get with.
Man, I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lawrence. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rams will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around David to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to...
Wide open, he makes the catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, BYU!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. On the move, it's Coates. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run it on the counter. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught behind the line. It's Phelps. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Tatum. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Using his legs, it's Coates. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Rams come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll try the run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Working that left side now. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Rams have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Colorado State! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass, it's Tatum. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
At midfield, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So first down will open up the final period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The give to the tailback. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Tatum. Oh, he makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Man, you've seen the evolution evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 17 to Cal. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense...
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Tatum. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Flicks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. And they go back on top. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it in. It's Kaiser. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the
touchdown Rams! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Looking to throw, it's Tatum. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Catch in the middle. It's Lawrence. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start